Hey you guys, welcome back to The Gentle Life. As you can tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about myths about autism.
And I ain't gonna lie, this one got me excited, so let's get right into it.
Right.
Alright, so myth number one. All people with autism have the same skills and difficulties. I call cap on that because it's a spectrum. So one person might fall on one side of the spectrum, another person might fall on the other one. Those qualities are two completely different, or can be two completely different qualities of life.
Yeah.
So to say that everybody got the same skills and difficulties, it's just not true. Some people are level 1, 2, or 3, which lets you know there's differences in that. So it's impossible for everybody to have the same skills and difficulties.
Okay, myth number 2. People with autism do not speak. That is false, of course.
Hardly false.
Partly false. Some people with autism do not speak. For example, Miko. She's considered nonverbal, non-speaking. Typically, people with autism level 3, they do not speak. They don't learn to speak.
All right, myth number 3. People with autism aren't capable of forming meaningful relationships and friendships. That's just simply not true. There is a whole show, if y'all have never seen it, on Netflix called Love on the Spectrum. Simple as that.
Right. Yeah, I mean, even we're in a relationship, so that pretty much...
Yes, that.
Yeah. So myth number 4. Autism is caused by parenting styles. That's the first time I've ever heard of that. I don't even think I even need to elaborate on how that doesn't make sense. You're born with autism.
Right.
It doesn't come after you're being taught by your parents. So we can't teach you how to be autistic. You get it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if I can add,
yeah.
I can see how a parenting style might make somebody's behavior change, having autism, and their behavior changes, or they become a little more sheltered, or you got a parent that's trying to suppress certain emotions that an autistic person might have. Yeah, masking.
Yeah. So.
But they already had autism.
Right.
So it can't be true.
Right.
So myth number 5, there is an autism epidemic. In order for it to be an epidemic, think about a sickness or something, right? Polio or whatever. It has to be an epidemic, you have to be able to transmit it to somebody else, right? And an autistic person is not going to be next to a neurotypical person and the neurotypical person catches autism. It doesn't work like that.
It's not contagious.
Exactly. So that's just myth all the way.
I think what people mean to say is that there has been developments in the medical field that helps us determine if a child has autism earlier.
Right.
There's other things that people have been able to research and link together to determine if someone has autism. So you got more parents that are now hearing this, which is making them aware. So they're seeking more referrals. You have adults that realize that what they did at a younger age was autism that was masked. So they're going to go and get referrals and get a diagnosis, right? And so I think that people are just,
because it's more relevant today, and because it's more, people are more knowledgeable about what autism is than years ago, decades ago, that they're associating more autism cases with an outbreak of autism, and that's not what it is. So
not true. It's okay. Myth number 6: vaccinations cause autism. First and foremost, I would like to say, because we get this comment a lot, we get a lot of people calling it child abuse and all kinds of things. But contrary to your beliefs, Miko is not vaccinated.
Never got them.
Never got them. So, not saying that vaccinations can't cause things, but it didn't cause Miko's autism.
Yeah.
So, okay, and then that leads us into our last myth. Autism can be cured.
At least not as we know right now.
It's not autism is not a disease. It's not a disease.
It's a condition, just to be clear. It's a neurological condition.
Yes.
It's not the same thing as a disease or dis-ease.
Yes. So autism is not a disease. So I think what people mean is that there are things that you can do to help the quality of life. So a lot of the signs that you see, behavioral issues, those are the things that you can help your child with, which is what we are trying to do.
Yeah, so our personal goal is not to try and cure autism. Our goal is to try and, again, improve the quality of life for our daughter. You know, and we encourage everybody to accept that person for who they are, love them for who they are, and try and help them, you know, coexist in this world that we kind of are very stereotypical about, you know. It's not something that even if I could, I wouldn't cure it. Again, I look at autism, scratch autism, it's creative. The last thing I would want to do is stop somebody's creativity, being a creative myself. I wouldn't want to change that and cure that if I could. Right. So.
Yeah, no, I agree. You know, finding out that I had autism later on in life, it helped me find who I was, what was missing in my life. So I'm 29 years old and just finding out that I'm autistic. So I don't think that it's anything that can be cured. So
Or need to be.
Yeah. So, you know, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know your stories, you know, and just anything else you think that'll be helpful in our journey that maybe you guys experienced and got you guys through it, you know. So don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell notification. Always forget that. Hit the bell notification so that you don't miss any of our next videos. So.